Alright, here we are again in the greenhouse. It's September 30th. We're going to see what's getting ripe and talk about certain varieties that seem to not like the weather change that we have in the fall. This first tree right here is Delson Wami Ron. And it's getting ready. It's a ripening fig as we speak. I'm getting ready to take some cuttings off of her. We ain't got but about a week of ripening left. So this is my Bordeaux Negra Ramada. I'm going to get a couple off of it. They're late. They're not really that good here. Black Manthesina is very good. I'm going to let them hang until they start to dry. So that one there's real close. That one's worth looking at. I ain't got no knife, but we'll see what it looks like. Looks delicious as always. Black Manthesina. Definitely one of my favorite. It's a top 5. For sure. Berry flavor. Creamy. Thick and pasty. Got a little bit of a maple syrup berry flavor to it. And I really like that. I just had to eat that, sorry. Alright. This is Collidon Blanc. And it's doing this in a 10-gallon pot. I've had the same problem. Now that nori is not. But a lot of my noris split. The rest of them I've picked off. I've had several of these split on me. Long Day Out has been doing okay in this weather. It seems like it's a thinner skin. This is Dauphine. Seems like it's doing okay. The skin's okay in here. As you've seen, Black Manthesina is wonderful. And we've been having a lot of 50-degree nights and temperature. We've had here the last week or so, we've been back up 60, 61, 62 at night. That seems to be more important than anything is in nighttime temperatures. That's temperature swing where it's, you know, if it's 80 outside, it's 85 to 95 in here. So these things love the heat, but when it drops off below 60 degrees at night, it's below 60 degrees in here. You know, whatever it is outside, it's pretty much what it is in here. There won't be maybe a couple degrees difference, but not really. And some of these figs, like right over here, is Black Tuscan. This is, you can water it, you can not water it. It don't matter. The son of a buck just blooms. And that's useless. It was watered this morning. I only in the fall I only water of a morning because I don't want to put the pots are warm. I want them to stay warm at night. So if I put the cool water on there of a morning, they're already cooled down. This is Briscoe Rosso. I really like this fig. It's from Nikki. I'm not sure what to say about it just yet. I've got to do some more comparing on it, but it might be a VDB type. I don't know. It's actually light. Mine, this is lighter and has a quite different taste profile than VDB or Petit Albique or Nero 600. While they all seem the same, they're all very different as well. And this one, while it looks like one, the interior has a different color to it, and it definitely has a different flavor. It doesn't have that Bordeaux flavor. We might run into one when we get back here, we'll see. But certain varieties, now Smith and Bordeaux Oak Grease both have done good in the ground. They're producing quite a few figs. There's one getting ready. See if there's any purple ones in here. I don't see none. That and they're starting to turn purple. Sometimes these won't turn purple in here. They don't get quite enough light this time of year, and these trees are late of fruiting. They would have fruited a month ago had they not died back. Here is, this is Smith. Oh, there's a nice Smith. Bug damage, but you can see it's getting some nectar on it. Bergen Unknown. It doesn't split bad in the weather, but it doesn't seem to ripen quite like it should. Caudadon Mutant does awesome in this climate. This is a 6B climate. I'm about 10-12 miles away crow flies north of the Ohio River, north of Paducah, Kentucky. This is Del Thermatons. It's splitting just a little bit, but not bad. And it's right at ready. Here's Caudadon Nori. It's there. It's plenty soft enough. Gigantina. There's one. Getting there. Probably won't be none of these today, but they're getting close. I've had several off of it. See if some of the lower branches got any. I don't see any. This is Barbera Branca. It definitely really likes warmer temperatures. It ripens so much better in warmer temperatures. My Chico Strawberry lost its leaves again this year in the fall for some reason. I don't know. It was trying to ripen. Brocolette has been bad about splitting. This one here, better look out, it's trying. It's trying. It's just when it's this late. This is Bass's favorite. It's been pretty good. This is an unknown Ramada of some kind. I don't think it's what it says it is. Could be Panache. Negro de Agde is finishing up. Super Jumbo. I don't think there's anything on there right at the... Oh yeah, there is. And I bet it's ready. They're getting close. Super Jumbo. Yeah, I'd probably pick that tonight. Probably don't want to leave it too much longer. Now here's a red shrimp. Look how much bigger these are. These red shrimps are way bigger than Super Red or Brazilian XP or Super Jumbo. These things here are big. Red shrimp, big old fig, and they all taste. I can't. There might be a little difference in flavor between these four varieties, but Brazilian XP's probably might be on the higher end of the side of flavor because it's a smaller fig. It's a smaller version. As you can see, it still has that look, but they'll always be smaller. We'll go over and look at Super Jumbo. See if we can find one of them to look at too. Super Jumbo, where are you at? They're not, got one getting close here. Gotta watch out, man. I have roly-polies all over the place. You can see it's a decent size. There's another one getting right. That's Super Jumbo. So, they're all very similar. All four of those are very similar, but they're very, very, very different. This is Petite Beak. See, I don't think it's nowhere near the same. I don't really have one right. We'd open one up and look at it. It ain't nowhere near the same as that Briscoe Rosso. Because see, here is right here next to it. This is Nero 600. And I know these trees are small and the fruit are small, so it's hard to tell till you stick them in the ground, to be honest with you. These things here are kind of impressive. Look at this big fig. Look how big this crazy thing is. This thing is huge. This is CDA. And it is not like yellow long neck. While it is a big honey fig, it does not taste like yellow long neck. It has kind of a different texture about it that I find kind of interesting. Not sure. It's kind of got like more of a cakier. The ones I've eaten have been a little more cakier. A little different flavor. Gray Mascarenska's good. Nothing's close. Let's look at it. It could have used today, but it's still pretty ripe. It's ripe enough. That's for sure. Green Mascarenska. It is. It's surely ripe enough. Got a couple on. Here's Norilla. Pretty close to Hardy Chicago. Might be a little different, but I'm gonna put it in the ground. See if there is any difference. I have a Black Greek in here. I have Hardy Chicago's outside. I have a black. Have several outside. Let's see here. What else has figs on it? Here's one I want to talk about. This is Cavalieri. That's not right at the moment, but they've all exploded. Every one of them. It's in ground. I ain't overwatering it. I ain't underwatering it. I don't know. I think it's the cold weather. Because last year it fruited a lot earlier. And then in the fall, when it got later like this, it started busting, but it didn't bust earlier. And I think it's like some of these others that don't like this cooler weather. Ponta Tressa, not a problem. Doesn't split. The cooler nights don't seem to affect it. But some of these figs, some varieties, it seems just like these cool 50-degree nights. I don't like it. They don't like it at all. Yellow long neck, on the other hand, it don't care. You can see it's a big fig. It doesn't care at all. This is Montanica Ramada. It doesn't care. Yeah, I have no problem with it ripening. Trying to get around and see, there's fruit all over this thing ripening. As you can see. I'm starting to get some picked off of it. I picked a bunch yesterday. There's a couple more getting right. Those are good sized figs. A couple ounces a piece. Probably an ounce at least. This is RDB is done, but I got an RDB in the bag. It's young and late. Get a couple on it. Should be rooted in the ground. I'm considering putting this one in the ground. I don't know. If it wants to do a bunch of splitting, I won't be able to. Can't have it splitting. Here's a nice fig. This is Coral Black. Starting to ripen. That one's still pretty green. Here's one in here kind of hanging and sagging. There's one coloring up back there. Just off the sort Coral Black. This is a really good tree for here. That's from dieback. You kick how big that thing is. Roboto. This is Black Mantazina again. We looked at Smith. Black Tuscan. My Black Madeira, we didn't look at it, but I don't know that it's only got one little thing on. It's not a very big tree because I killed them earlier. The earlier ones I had. I've got some younger ones now. This is LSU Hawyer. Getting right. I don't see too many in there. It's ripening though. We can get a lot. It's been putting out a lot of figs. Getting ripe. Border Silk Grease getting ripe. A decent sized fig. This is White Madeira. These are decent sized figs. Getting real close. Here's one that's real ready. That there's perfect. Get them sugar spots on that. That'd be tasty. That's what we got going on here. There's a whole bunch of Black Mantazinas. I really like this fig in this cool climate. It does real well here. Real well. There it is. That's what we're getting right. I'm getting ready to do some picking. Got to take a bunch of cuttings tomorrow. That's some of the problems I'm having. I've also noticed that this is about one of the, just picked that off of a LSU Champagne. I ain't never had one do that, but it's them colder temperatures, they just don't, short days, cooler, gets down below 60 at night. Fig tree really changes. So do the figs. They're nothing near the same as they are when it's over 65. So, thanks for watching.